Hey everyone, this is Chef Steven. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're playing with some baby back ribs. There are many different ways to make it. Throw it in the smoker, you can do it in the oven. The list goes on and on and on with flavorings, ways to cook it, cook times, cook temperatures. Today, I'm gonna do it the way I like to do it. We're gonna pretend that I don't have a smoker, so we're gonna go in the oven. As you can see, very minimal items for very minimal but very impactful flavors. Let's get started, shall we? The very first thing that I like to do with any kind of pork rib is underneath here, there is a little membrane that I like to take off. If you don't take it off, it can be a little bit on the chewy side. So this is just an extra way to ensure that you have a really good rib. So what I do is I try to get right under there with the little paring knife. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's starting to come right off. Paper towel is my favorite way to take this off, and that's how you get that off. It might take a couple tries, but it works. Again, all this will be a little bit tough and chewy, so you got to get rid of it. The next step, you want to season it. Now I'm using a little bit of some brown sugar, salt, pepper, some coriander. I really like coriander because it's got that little bit of a woody taste to it, so it gives it that nice aromatic. A good surprise ingredient that I like to use, curry powder. I just throw a little amount in, but just that little bit gives it a lot of flavor. So now, we just want to season on both sides all over. Get a good, healthy seasoning. One of the other things I like to do, I just kind of like to massage that in, make sure that it gets all into the meat, rub it all down. That way, you're making sure that you get seasoning in every part of your pork rib. Next, we're just going to wrap it up in foil, pop it in the oven. All right, now that it's seasoned, the next step that I like to do is wrap it in foil. The reason why I wrap mine in foil is because all that steam stays inside, so it keeps it a little bit more on the juicy side. I've noticed when I don't wrap it up in the oven, it starts to dry out just a little bit. So this is how I like to do mine. Just make a little pocket, roll it up. We preheated our oven to about 225. I'm gonna let that go for 4 hours. You can put it up to 250, 275. I've seen some people do it at 300. And of course, it's gonna cut the cooking time down. But I like to go for those 4 hours because it just falls right off the bone. And I'll show you when I'm done. All right, 4 hours later, we have our ribs. They're pretty much done, but there's not a lot of color. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put it on broil for a little bit. We're gonna get that nice golden brown on top, and we'll wrap up from there. This is what you're looking for while it's on the broil setting. You're starting to get that nice color on top. So just kind of watch it so it doesn't get too dark. Our ribs are done. If you look a little close, some of the ribs are starting to kind of pop out. You play your cards right, you can pull them pretty clean out. Take a little wipe. But they come clean out. That tastes really good. Next step, let's turn them over and slice them up, I guess, yeah? But this is where we're at. The color's real nice on top. If you want to glaze it while it's cooking, that would be a good idea too. Get a barbecue sauce, get a glaze, whatever you like really. I'd say once an hour, every hour, use one. The reason why I did not do one today was because I'm gonna save that for another video, making a good barbecue sauce, but we'll get to that at another time. Anyways, hope you learned something today. This takes a little bit of some time, but definitely worth it in the end. The sweetness of the brown sugar, the salt, the coriander woodiness, that little pop of curry, definitely very well balanced, phenomenal, fantastic. I'm a big fan of it. Make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. You follow me on social media, Instagram, Chef Stegons, Facebook, Chef Steven Gonzalez. Go to Chef Steven Gonzalez, get a copy of my very own cookbook, Get Your Grub On. This recipe's in here. It's got a little bit more details than anything else. So if you're wondering exactly how I made it or what I used, make sure you get that book. Cook at home, you know? Again, subscribe, and I will catch you all later. Thank you all very much. Have a great day.